What's up, guys? How you doing? Work has been absolutely murdering me lately, but I got a couple replays from members of the Dark Dynasty Discord, so thank you for sending that to me. I'm super excited to get through them. So on tap, we've got two replays from matches between Tanker and Bodrix, who are two of my favorite players to watch play. And I like the way that they play because it's always like they tend to win with their armies, like rather than winning with like individual characters or gimmicks or anything like that. Like their play style is really like the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. I don't know what the expression is, but just the idea is it's everything working together, and I think that's what makes their play style special. And I also practice against them a lot, so uh, there's that. And then also, I received a couple of videos from Spiffy. So he's a Bretonian main. I messed up the cast last time. I got him mixed up with the Coast player, so I will try not to do that this time. We'll see. Maybe I will. No promises. But anyway, I rambled. Let's jump into it. So first replay. So this is a follow-up to what we were testing out with Melon the other day. Melon had a build which he claims, if run properly, cannot be defeated by Bretonia. Tanker thinks he might have some solutions to it, so he wanted to test it out. He was not able to test it out with Melon, at least not yet. But he tried with Botrick, so let's see how that goes. So first one, we've got this one here. So Tanker's playing the Chevaliers de Lyonesse, and Botrix is rocking Norska, doing his best Z-Melon impersonation. So this is the Z-Melon build here. You see we got to come up with a name for this build because it's a patented Z-Melon thing now. The triple Famir Great Weapon with their under armor sundering. You got the two champions, Wolfric on the Mammoth, and then the Famir Battlefield of Shadows. That's the big thing. So what's Tanker's answer to that? Let's take a look. He's got Knights Errant, Knights of the Realm, Knights Errant, and on the far flank, Companions of Quenelle. So that's the defensive sort of AP. And then Knights of the Realm. Interestingly, Tanker's put the, as in nothing too exciting here. This is where I think Tanker's hoping to net some value. So this is kind of an interesting thing. Okay, so if you bring a Lord Felix, the basic Bretonian Lord on foot. Interesting. So if you bring a Lord on foot, don't forget, Wolfric on his big mammoth, he's going to have that anti-infantry bonus, right? So if he just walks over to the Lord, what's going to keep him alive? I don't know. Is it going to be Felix? Probably, I don't know, maybe not. Hey, look at this guy. He's waving his sword in the air like a true champ. Nice. He also has a mustache, which I thought was like more of an Empire thing, but he's worked one in, so there you go. Henri Le Massif is going to be sort of the AP duelist who will probably be trying to at least oppose Wolfric. But again, Hunter of Champions is very strong. It's going to nerf a lot of the damage that Le Massif can put out. The Guerrero Relic to keep the chaff online. Of course, it's going to get run over even with the leadership. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's get into it. I'm expecting some early charges here from Tanker to try and slow them down. Both players are pretty methodical, both Botrix and Tanker. You know what? This actually reminds me of what do they call it? Those Empire ships. Any Star Wars fans here? Like, you know those Empire? What do they call it? Death Stars? Not Death Star. I don't know. But they look kind of like that. I was playing with Botrix at tabletop thing here. Oh, that was a nice tag by Tanker. He got into the Marauders, killed one model, didn't do very much damage. The Famir were hot on their case, chasing them out. Over here, similar story. Killed maybe 4 models, and in return lost, I think, 3 models or 4 models. So it doesn't look like that was a cost-effective trade for Bretonia. Let's see how it goes. Charge going to come in here on the Famir Battlefield. These are Knights of the Realm, so no AP bonus. Malakav's Mystified Miasma has been placed on them. And nice rear charge there by Tanker. That's a really good tag, but here come the Famir. They're going to respond. And can they get out quickly enough? As it is, these guys have lost probably 9 models off of that from the Famir and the Marauders like that. And in return, they killed maybe about 8 models of Marauders. So I don't think it was a cost-effective trade. Granted, Knights Errant are only about 700 gold. But yeah, let's see. The early cycle charging, I don't know if it's working in favor of one army or the other. I think maybe slightly in favor of Norska, but it's too hard to tell. Bounce bar is even here. Yeah, the Famir, they whack 1 or 2 models every time, and then a couple Marauders drop. So, yeah, I don't know. Seems to be the same story on both flanks. Botrix is hitting them with Malakos every time they come in here. Famir Balefield has taken a lot of damage, though, so that's something that we're going to have to watch closely. I'm going to slow down a little bit here because we do have to see the main engagement coming underway here. So we have Wolfric pushing into a... Well, it looks like Henri Le Mastiff is hot on the case there. He just popped a Helping Hand. Well, Helping Hand has been popped. Ooh, plus 40 melee attack. Let's see, what's the melee defense of Wolfric? 34. Henri Le Massif has got a melee attack of 85, so pretty much every one of his hits should be landing. 350 AP with our anti-large bonus. Should be pretty good. Lord and Felix. So instead of going with a life caster, I mean, I think Felix is a good choice because it gives a little bit... Well, it doesn't rely on Winds of Magic, I guess. And it gives you another hero who can fight, whereas the life caster would probably be sitting off on the side. To bring down Wolfric, it's really got to be like a committee job, I think. So over here, the Famir Balefiend has been tagged. That's the Realm doing okay work on him. He's down to about 20% HP, and the morale is pretty low. So I think what Botrix probably wants to do is keep the Famir Balefiend a little closer to Wolfric. I mean, the tighter Norska can play, I think the more it favors them, but we'll see. This is going to be a really interesting fight to watch. So Wolfric is popping Fight or Die. He does have Foe Seeker going on. Has he put... I'm curious to know who he's put Hunter of Champions on, if anyone. He did bring Hunter of Champions, so I'm going to look here. Henri Le Massif. Is that on him? Let's see. Let me pause for a sec. No, he's got Sundered Armor from the presence of the Famir, so that's pretty big. Wow, look at Henri Le Massif. He's already taken about 40% HP damage off of probably Wolfric and the Famir. And Wolfric is about 70% HP. He's doing okay. No Bretonnian archers, interestingly. So, I mean, to bring down Wolfric, Bretonnia is going to have to rely on their melee. And if the Famir are close by, 2 Famir plus Wolfric, that can probably go toe-to-toe with Henri Le Massif. And I think the peasants are just going to get in the way of, you know, Felix and Henri and all of that. But we'll see. Over here, it looks like the Knights Errant have been chased away. So the second sort of contingent of Norska is going to come over here. Balance bar slightly in favor of Bretonnia at this point, it looks like. Because Wolfric has taken a lot of damage. He was winning combat, but it's kind of toggling. It's pretty even here. It's pretty even. It's hard to see who's coming out on top. Lord's popping Stand Your Ground. That's nice. And Deadly Onslaught, so providing some much needed support buffs to Henri Le Massif. On the other hand, the Famir Balefiend, I think he really needs to get in here. And he's making his way here. I think if the Famir Balefiend and Wolfric can kind of reunite, then that evens the odds a little bit. Then you have 2 heroes versus 3 heroes rather than a 3-on-1 scenario. And yeah, we'll see. Wolfric is smashing and bashing. Here comes the Famir Balefiend coming over to help. I'll drop this. Oh, we've got the line spell coming here. This is the Pendulum. It's going to clip. It looks like it clipped the Marauder Champions. I'm not sure if he got the value he was hoping to get there off of that cast. I have not seen the line spells go down either of the boats. So I'm going to watch for them carefully, but certainly a couple of boats here could probably be helpful for Norska. Wolfric's, he's grinding away here. The Famir are sitting at 10 models, 11 models, and 11 models. So if my math is good, that means he's only lost 4 models. There's the Lion spell that just absolutely wrecked 2 units of Spearmen. And that's so punishing because it means that these other things are going to get isolated. So look at the Lord. His leadership was so low here, he was wavering. Wolfric might have been able to break him with a charge, but actually the Famir Balefiend seems to be able to give the business to the Lord here. Felix is still healthy. I think a decision has to be made here. Like, who is Wolfric going to go after? Probably he should kill Felix first or dive the Lord, but it looks like Botrix is opting to go after the infantry instead. I think he could probably just go right on the Lord or Felix. The Lord is, well, Henri is at his healing cap. He does have his Deadly Onslaught popped. Nice rear charge there coming in from Tanker. I mean, Balance Bar is starting to head in Tanker's favor here, so it does look like it does look like the Famir are getting chopped down. That stand your ground buff is certainly paying dividends here. And I think maybe this was the challenge was that Botrix ended up sort of with two groups here. One group got surrounded, and then the other group had to kind of work its way over here, but got there a little bit late. But I don't think it's going to work. The triple duelist seems to maybe have paid dividends here. Henri Lemassif is so low on HP right now, and he's at his healing cap. I don't know. We'll see. Here comes another boat. Was cast pretty far away, but not doing a ton of damage there. I think Tanker did react to it a little bit. Spread out a few troops there. Wolfric is so low, and so is Henri. But I think if Wolfric goes, that's going to be the end of it for Norska. So I'm gonna fast forward this one. We'll see one last charge for the lady. Yeah, Britonia wins. Okay, cool. What's up, Sato? How's it going, man? Just getting through some replays here. So this is the first replay that I saw. I don't know how many games that Botrix and Tanker played together. I would love to know, like, if this is the result of playing, 6 games and then Tanker won just this one game, or what? I don't know. We got another one here. So we saw the Chevalier. Here's the version 2. So he's going with missile play, 3 pikes. Ooh, the butch looking lady, Felix. I don't know which caster this is. Probably Beast is my guess. Skirmishers. So Felix and Gotrek combo. So it's a little bit of a variation off the other one. Let's see. So missile shots coming off this from the side from the human. So the Marauders, Marauder champions, Marauders. So Botrix is doing a really faithful sort of replication, I think, of the style that Z Melon is playing here. I mean, of course it's Z Melon's build, so if anyone's going to be really comfortable with it, then it's probably Z Melon. But Botrix is a very capable player. So let's see. So Wolfric, I don't know why Wolfric went so far back here. I'm not sure. But the infantry is pushing up. Nice positioning of the shots from Tanker here. He's shooting into the side of the Marauder. So what I noticed when I play against Z Melon is when the skirmishers were here, Z Melon, instead of continuing to march forward, he would actually square up one unit of Marauders and get them to shoot into the shields. And he would sacrifice that unit of Marauders. And if they got psycho-charged or whatever, he kind of didn't really care. He would just counter-charge and whatever, because it's just light skirmisher archers. He wouldn't chase them. He just kind of like continue to push them up, but like you just square them off at every moment until yeah. So Botrix is doing that now. We'll see how far out he goes. I think he probably doesn't want to chase. This is where he'll get himself in trouble, is if he pushes out. All he needs to do is just stand still and sort of like angle off around the force here. Because there's no way he can chase them, and if he chases them, it's going to make it easier for Tanker to put shots into his back, and he can also get in rear charges and stuff when they're broken. So that's how this unit of Marauders has been lost, I think. Not the end of the world. Again, Marauders are pretty cheap, and they are sort of screens. I mean, the heavy hitting power is here with the Famir, and the main fight will be going on pretty soon. But nice work from Tanker here. I mean, Balance Bar is actually, it's kind of dead even and / trending in Norska's favor. And I don't know, maybe the shots into the Marauders are not even paying for themselves. I'm not sure. So in this case, Botrix goes head first into the Prophetess and pops Hunter of Champions on the Prophetess. Does a lot of damage, but the Prophetess is able to escape. Now I want to say, this is one difference, I think, from the matchups that I saw with Z Melon versus what I'm seeing here, is Z Melon would stack Malakos Mystifying Miasma on top of that Hunter of Champions. So that would put the speed of the Prophetess down to about like 10 or even 20. And he would also do a full surround with the Famir probably before he popped the Hunter and the and the Malakos, but not necessarily. But just do that to basically pin in place. Well, let's see if Botrix is doing that. He does have the Famir already here. Interestingly, Curse of the Midnight Wind has been popped, so that's different. Minus 30 armor, minus 24 melee attack. Let's see what effect that has on the Marauders. So they're going to down to 10 melee attack. That's interesting choice. I mean, 10 melee attack. Maybe they're not going to get kills. Wolfric, ooh, he only has 14 melee attack? Oh, I like that play by Tanka. That's super effective. And look at the melee attack of the Famir, dropping to 4. So that's a really, really good counter to this sort of blob style of play from Norska. Let's see what sort of counter stuff is going to come here. So the damage from Norska, I think, is going to... Oh, the Curse of the Midnight Wind just dropped. So it didn't last super long, I don't think. I don't know if it was overcast there or not. So I would expect to see some of those boats coming down here, or the pendulums. I mean, there's some pretty juicy lines going on here. I have not seen it happen yet, but we will see. Maybe Botrix is busy microing on his way onto Felix or whatnot. I'm not really sure what Wolfric's attacking. But he has his Famir buffering him. The Prophetess is taking a beating. He probably pushed the Prophetess, but she was able to force path her way out of there with the fleet. There's a nice pendulum. That did a ton of damage. Balance bar dead even here. Too early to call and see how this is going to go. Here's the second Curse of the Midnight Wind, I'm assuming. So the only spell Tanker brought was Curse of the Midnight Wind. He's going to mash that. Oh, he also brought Harmonic Conversions. I lied. So he's going to mash that again and again, and we'll see how that plays out. The Famir Balefin are losing decisively in here, surprisingly. The men-at-arms and full-arms are cutting on pretty well. So that is a lore that I almost never use, Lore of Heavens, but Tanker is certainly making it work in this case. Balance bar is still tilting in favor of Norska, somewhat surprisingly, because if I were just watching the fight, it looks to me like the advantage is for Bretonnia. A lot of these Famir Great Weapons have gone pretty low, but I think the Marauder Champions are really what's causing problems to the Bretonians right now, because the Marauder Champions have a higher unit model count. They kill all of the infantry that that Bretonia has. We'll see. Oh, so the men-at-arms, polearms have rallied. Foot Squires are going to take a charge from Wolfric and company. Felix is in the back, just kind of whacking Wolfric. I think Wolfric should just probably turn around and smash Felix. But it looks like Botrix is opting to just screen Felix with the Marauders and then use Wolfric's damage to go hit the Foot Squires. It's an option. It's okay. But, I mean, I don't know, Hunter of Champions. And Felix also gives heals, so I'd probably just go with that approach instead. Little vortex going down here. Nice dodge by Tanker, reacting very, very quickly to that. It's hard to dodge with that. Dodge a pendulum. Granted, you men are really, really fast. I think maybe the pendulum probably should have focused on these polearms. Polearms, they only have 30 armor. So they're a little bit like the Empire Halberds. You can hit them with vortex spells. They're not super fast, and they do take a ton of damage. Here comes another attack from Wolfric into the Prophetess. I don't know if that's a bait here, because he is sort of pulling Wolfric into the missile range of all these other things and away from his forces where he was doing so much damage. Wolfric, of course, does not have the speed to catch the Prophetess unless the Prophetess is Hunter of Champion. So it looked like that little gambit worked for Tanker. A lot of damage being taken from Wolfric and a lot of time wasted, I think, chasing the Prophetess. He maybe got one whack on her, I'm not really sure, but certainly not enough damage for that to pay for itself. Felix is still sitting at full health here. The Marauder Champions are starting to take some damage here from the aggregate missile fire, just shooting them in the back. Balance bar still even, but now it's starting to shift in favor of Bretonnia. And I think just that pull of Wolfric out of the blob is really big. But Bretonian infantry crumbling here. Again, I think the leadership of Gotrek is just keeping the infantry fighting for so much longer. We can't forget that Encourage effect is active, and it's sort of functioning like a little rail relic, I guess. Famir Belfiend is nearby. I think he's going to make his way over to Gotrek now. Nels Hunter of Champions is on Gotrek. Bounce Bar is really in favor of Bretonian at this point because Wolfric is on his deathbed. Yeah. Yeah, the combo of Gotrek and Felix is doing a lot of damage. So I think Wolfric probably needed to focus down Felix instead of attacking Gotrek. Like, look at all the damage Gotrek has taken. Like, Gotrek is the one that's going to hurt you. So I think Gotrek needs to be screened with the Marauders, and Felix is the one that needs to be attacked. Felix is at full HP right now. So I think this one's pretty much done. So it looks like Tanker's been able to pull through 2 games here. But nice. Yeah, Sato. So how's his builds? Well, this is his build. It's 5 Marauders, 2 Marauder Champions, 3 Marauder Great Weapons, Wolfric, and this Famir Belfiend. Oh my goodness, look at all the kills that Botry's got with them. But the heroes were alive, and I think if Felix could have been killed, that would have had a sort of a spiraling effect on the rest of the Bretonian army there. But yeah, close game. I mean, Tanker used his skirmish cav to full effect there, shooting in the backs of the Marauders. So maybe it's not the wonder build that we thought it was, but it was not an easy win for Tanker either. And again, these are only the replays I received from Tanker. So maybe there are replays where Botrix wins. I don't know. So yeah, let's move right along here. We've got 2 replays from Spiffy. So I think Spiffy is Albrecht de Borderlo, because he likes the Bretonians. So what do we have here? We have a Prophetess. We have 3 men-at-arms. We've got a Grail Relique, some Foot Squires, Knights of the Realm, Grail Guardians, and 2 Pegasus Knights. Going up against a bunch of dwarfs and lizards who are sitting in the corner. I've been promised that these replays are exciting, so we will see. Over here we have, so it's Bretonia times 2. So these are the forces I think that are being led by Spiffy, and then I didn't catch who was playing this other Bretonian army, but cool. And then we've got cannons in the back, 5 cannons. I think in tournaments you're only allowed to bring 4. So that's 1 over what's technically considered legal. We have Mazda Mundi chilling in the back, a couple of Sacred Croxagors. So they'll be a little bit like the Famir Belfiends in the other matchup we had. They don't have armor sundering, but they still do plenty of damage. Magic damage is an interesting choice. That would work, I guess. I think there's some units with physical resist. I'm not sure. Yeah, physical resist on the Grail Guardians. Right here. So the Sacred Croxagors will be able to bypass that with their magic damage. Interesting. Over here, Feral Cold ones, they tend to be like the workhorses of the Lizardmen armies. I rarely see people go too heavy into Cav with Lizardmen, and where you do see Cav, it tends to be more of these Feral Cold ones and stuff. Most Lizardmen player, they like to spend their money on the large, and that means that they tend to be a little bit thin on cavalry. So shots from the Coilers going into the Spearmen at Arms. We've got Thunderers that are taking fire and shooting at the Peasant Bowmen. Peasant Bowmen have a range of 160 versus a range of 160 on the Coilers. Did I say Thunderers? So they're equal range. The Thunderers over here, though, have 145 range, so the Peasant Bowmen can actually outrange the Thunderers. So maybe rotate them around to try and take the shots into the Thunderers. But, this is a pretty juicy charge coming in here, I would imagine. A lot of Thunderers are exposed here. I'm not seeing any Slayer support. Of course, the damage is going to be painful on the way in, but the pizzas have been activated and the pepperonis are hot and ready. They're going to chop up those Thunderers with absolutely no problem. The Sacred Croxagors are a little bit slow to react here. They certainly needed to screen the Thunderers. I'm sure the Dwarf player's like, dude, why didn't you help me out here? A little bit static, I think, from this Lizardman player, but maybe he's just biding his time. I think all of his attention is over here. where he's of course being attacked by Alberic. So this is something I've seen a little bit lately. Alberic comboed with that Shield of Thorns. I've also seen it with Carl Franz and other builds. He puts his damage up pretty high. Looks like it just dropped now, but he's chosen to go after Solar Engine first. Sacred Cockscar, Spear, and Solar Engine should be able to hold out for a pretty long time. We will see Feral Coral Ones in here with the companions, and Mazdamundi, is he finally getting engaged? I'm not sure. He's making his way over there. He's got the Temple Guard, Sword Scarlet, and so on. But meanwhile, Bretonnian Cavalry is doing their thing. Nice charge here coming into the back. Over here, the Sacred Croxagors are actually just duking it out with Knights of the Realm. So you would think that would be a good matchup for the Sacred Croxagors, but the Sacred Croxagors are not mixed in with any chaff, which means that they're taking all of the damage. Usually you want to pair them with some skinks and other sort of chaffs of the models of the monsters in Virginia don't get isolated. So in this case, very painful. And it looks like the Dwarven cannons are about to be compromised. Over here in the midline fight, Foot Squires are going up against Ironbreakers. They are going to lose, but I think it's probably as cost-effective a matchup as Stones can hope for. Spearmen are also going to lose against the Ironbreakers here, but they're holding the line, giving some time for the archers to go in there and drop some hurt. We do have Curse of the Midnight Wind coming down here on some very depleted companions that can point out. This far flank, it looks been shored up by the Lizardmen. Well, on the other hand, this Dwarven flank is completely crumbling. So pretty even across the board here. Alberic is over here. I see a comment here from Tanker that being knocked around helps keep the Lords alive. I agree, and the standard ground's cool stuff too. Over here, the Thunderers are being completely wrecked. Rear charges, full surrounds, all this kind of stuff. I would expect some rear charges to start coming into these Ironbreakers. Damage is damage, but we will see. The double Bastillodon Solar Engine still very much intact, so the Crossbow is intact, and Mazdamundi is in full HP. Balance bar slightly in favor of the Lizardmen actually, and the Dwarves. But the shooting is largely off the field, which means Bretonnia can start to take a deep breath and sort of pick their spots on the cycle charges. So we'll see. Foot Squires are mucked up here, still with the Ironbreakers, and the Hippos are just going around probing, looking for opportunities. They could probably clear the Colossadon Hunters off of the board if they get in the charge. It looks like the Royal Peg Knights are already hot on the case with that. Alberic's going to come over here as well. We'll see if the Bastillodons with Solar Engines are going to try and put some shots up in the air and blind these guys. I'm also going to watch Lord Mazdamundi, see if he drops any nets or any sort of gimmicks like that. Maybe even... yeah, the Colossadons are done. That's an expensive unit to lose. They probably should have tried to kite that. Granted, Alberic's really, really fast. I do not see the net. Oh yeah, he does have net. So Mazdamundi could have dropped a net to maybe bail him out, but yeah. Going in the air against double Bretonnia, it's a pretty risky play, I think, from the Lizards. Hard to keep that stuff alive. And Lizards don't have a ton of shooting. Granted, the Dwarves have shooting, but the Colossadons or the Riperdactyls were not over there with the Dwarf shooting, and the Dwarf shooting got compromised anyways. So what's going on here? Mazdamundi is going to work. He's going to go in here on his Grail Guardians. Kill a couple models, I guess. But Grail Guardians aren't chumps. They're going to give it right back. He's going to get full surrounded, I think. 3 units here. It's getting pretty tight. There's some Dwarven artillery crews in the background that are rallying, but they're so far off their artillery, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Huge blast from these oh my gosh, from these Ironbreakers just ripping into these Foot Squires. That was the second blast that's gotten off here, so nothing to interrupt them. The Foot Squires are going to charge here, but all the satchel charges have been exhausted, and I think the Ironbreakers are probably still going to win this. Belagar has gotten in on the railway. He's going to smash and bash that. And now it's getting into a blob fight here. So Curse of Midnight Wind and some monstrous infantry and monsters and spears. Just going to duke it out in a grind with the Bretonnian cavalry. Lance formation has been activated. But it looks like mostly they're just kind of grinding it out. Alberic's looking for a spot here. He can probably come in here and tag Mundi, and that is exactly what he's going to do. Furthermore, he's going to get in the rear charge, which is really nice because he's going to dish out the damage without necessarily taking it back in return. And I think he probably gets some melee attack buffs for getting into the rear. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Feral Coral Ones, it looks like they've been able to take off the Bretonnian archers, so a nice play there by the Lizardmen just to get that threat off the field and get the archer spiral away from Mazdamundi. But Mazdamundi's in a really tough spot here. Fully surrounded with Alberic and a bunch of Cav. Belagar's kind of his last little hope here, Mr. Buddy. Sora Scarvet getting mobbed by the Grail Guardians. He's chipping away models. I mean, I'm sure he's paying for himself as much as he can here. Balance bar pretty even. Still trending slightly in favor of the Lizardman, but if Mazdamundi goes off the field, of course that could be a game-changing moment. Belgar Iron Hammer is here. Shield the old ones, all that jazz is being popped. If Belgar can screen and maybe buy some real estate for Mundy, that can help a lot. Mundy is going to pull through his Ire Breakers, and that's going to be good news for them. Of course, Albrecht can go up in the air and cycle charge and get back down on Mundy, and it looks like that's the strat. He's going to just keep chasing after Mundy. So I think Mundy needs to find a way to pull back into his Temple Guard if he wants to stay alive. Look at this, Damsel of Life has got stuck in with the Bastillodon Solar Engine, taking a lot of damage, chipping down. That's big news, because if Albrecht loses access to his heals, that can be super, super punishing. She does get terrified, which actually maybe works to her benefit in this case, because she's going to get a little bit out of range of the Bastillodon Solar Engine. Bastillodon Solar Engine's going to be like, I don't care, going to shoot you anyways. Really nice shot there. And one more might break. The Knights of the Lionhearted are going to try and muck him up, but if you can get the Damsel of Life off the field, that's really huge. Now Mazdamundi is on life support here, popping Apotheosis to keep himself up. But I think he's going to go down. We'll see. Belgar's in here. Belgar can drop some, like, charge defense against large stuff, I think. Let me just remind myself on that. Is that only for himself? Or is that like an AoE thing? I don't play much Starflame. Sorry for slowing this down. Belgar Iron Hammer. What does he have? Expert melee defense, area, expert charge defense. So I think that should be helping out Mundy from the cycle charging from Albrecht. I'm not really sure. Charge defense maybe it only prevents you from getting knocked on your ass, and he's already such high mass that it doesn't really matter. Yes, I'm just doing some replays right now. I hope you can hear my mic. Down goes Mundy. And Balance Bar, though, is still heavily in favor of the Lizardmen and the Dwarves, in spite of killing Mundy. But that means no more heals. And what's the Cav situation looking like? It's pretty dicey. I mean, his Cav is beaten and bruised, and their morale is so low. Damsel of Life is routing. And now it's a pit fight. The only thing that's kind of going good for the Bretonians at this point is probably Albrecht. He's still at over 50% HP. He can smash and bash with the best of them. But he's taking shots from the Bastillodon, and he's going to try and deal with that right now. He goes face first into the Bastillodon. None of this fancy rear charging stuff. He doesn't care. He's feeling chivalrous, but Legion of Chakwa going to poke him in the back with their pointy sticks. Harvested from the finest trees in Lustria, I suppose. I don't know where they get the metal from. Maybe it's golden sticks. I don't know. Fancy sticks. Royal Hippos are going to come over here and try and help, but probably not going to be cost effective. Balance bar shifting really heavily in favor of the Dwarfs at this point, and the really tattered Lizardmen. Oh, there's a shot that came in on Albrecht. So the second Bastillodon Solar Engine doing work here. So I'm going to fast forward, unless I see the balance bar like swinging dramatically. I think we're going to probably call this one. And then I'll get on to the next replay. Let's just give it a second here, because Spiffy surprised me before with some replays where I had sworn that they had lost, and then it wasn't the case. So let's see. So Albrecht's going to tag the Bastillodon. Bastillodon's going to die. Hippo gets chunked down. Albrecht has access to heal still. Grail Guardians, are they going to... They're going to wrap up this Sora Scarvet. Sora Scarvet is going to break to the far side. Bastillodon is shooting, I think, this Lord. His dad is gone. End of game. Misplays against High Elf as Tomb King. Yeah, Sato, for sure. Drop the replays in the Dark Dynasty Discord, and I always do an effort to cast them. I don't know if Sato has his volume on, if you can hear me or not, but yeah, cool. So we've got Albrecht and AC Knight losing a close one to Onyx and Calypso. Fun stuff. This double Bastillodon Solar Engine, I've started to see it more and more lately. I feel like this is a thing now. I don't know why. I don't even think it's amazingly good. I mean, lizards it's good because they can heal pretty easily. But I see like double Bastillodon Solar Agent, double Bone Giant, double Necrofex Colossus. Like, there's a lot of factions that have their flavor of this like super large monstrous artillery piece. You can do double. What are they called? Beastmen, Cygor. Actually, they can do triple because they can summon another one out of their ass. So, yeah. Um, we got another one here. Spiffy playing Bretonia against the Greenskins. Teddy Spaghetti, that's a good name. I like that. Cool, Sato. Thanks for confirming you can hear me. That's good. I won't bother typing in chat then. I'll just talk. All right, so we've got the Flying Squad. Double Peg. Triple Knights of the Realm. I really like the Knights of the Realm. They feel like the workhorses, and they don't feel OP. They just feel right and so Bretonian. Um, oh, you got your double builds, yeah. So we got Knights of the Realm making their pizzas. The pegs up in the air, double pegs. It's gonna be. It seems like a lot. So let me just think here. So if I'm going up against Greenskins, what am I going to use the Peg Knights for? Well, I can use them to catch Azhag in the air if he's there. I could chase Forest Goblin Spider Riders, but I don't want to do that. I don't think that's really cost effective. So what am I going to do? I'm going to Cycle Charge the Black Orcs. I'm going to Cycle Charge Infantry, Goblins. I don't know what the optimal target for Peg Knights in this matchup is. I mean, yeah. The Prophetess definitely wasn't supposed to be there. I'm not sure I fully understand Tanker, but... okay, we got Damsel of Life over here. In the back, Mounted Yeomen. Knights of the Realm. So we'll see. Both of these factions can go pretty horde-y, but they're not. They actually opted to go with more elite builds. What do we have for Greenskin leadership? Is a Goblin Great Shaman. You don't see that often. So I just want to pause and talk about this for a second. So if you bring the Goblin Great Shaman, right? He's really cool because he's got an ability. Well, first of all, he's fast. 97 speed is crazy fast. And if you're in Gorkle Fix It, it means that it's very hard to goon him out with like flying goon squads, things like this. Really, really nice. On the other hand, if you play Greenskins, you got the Wog, and it's kind of a big deal, at least in my opinion. So if you put a Goblin Great Shaman and you're just running away from stuff all the time, you don't proc the Wog because you have to be in combat to proc the Wog, which is why, in my opinion, the Goblin Great Shaman is like a sort of a second tier lord for Greenskins, because I like the Wog. That's why I play Greenskins. And if you want to bring like Gorkle Fix It or whatever, I think it's Gorkle Fix It. It's not Mork, is it? Where's my language here? It is Gork. But I thought in Greenskin lore, isn't Mork the one who's supposed to be cunning and Gork is the one who's supposed to be brutal? Like they joke one is like brutally cunning and the other is cunningly brutal. I think Mork is supposed to be the cunning one. So I don't know why Gork is fixing it with a speed debuff, but maybe that's a little mistype. But anyway, yeah. Peg Knights. Are these the royal ones? Yeah, these are royal ones too. I mean, against Greenskins, I would probably go with the regular Peg Knights. I don't think the royals are needed here. But we'll see. Maybe Spiffy knows something I don't. Peasant Mob here are gonna get absolutely massacred by these Black Orcs, and they got sneaky stabbing too, which is like it's so much overkill against Peasant Mob, man. Oh my God, those Peasant Mob are gonna get hammered. But over here, the Peg Knights, they find an isolated Arachnarok Spider, and of all the targets, I mean, there were two that were viable. The Goblin Great Shaman of the Arachnarok. Getting the Arachnarok fully surrounded is 100% a win for Spiffy. So nice work there. The Arachnarok just needed to chill in the back line and protect the archers. That's all it needed to do. So very painful loss there for the Greenskins. This is not the ROR Spider, by the way, so no summons or anything like that, so it could have been worse, I suppose. Goblin Great Shaman gets fully mucked up here by Mounted Yeoman, and I think he had already popped the Gorkle Fix It or whatever on this blob over here. He does put a Crown of Command. Interesting choice. What the? Crown of Command. Oh, Crown of Command is on the Bretonian. What? It's on the Ragnarok spider? How does that make sense? Crown of Command. Where is that coming from? Is it from the Goblin Grace Shaman? So Goblin Grace Shaman casts Crown of Command on the Ragnarok spider. The Ragnarok spider's leadership is full. The bar is full, but it's running away. So I think that he must have cast Crown of Command on the Ragnarok after it broke. So a little bit late there from the Greenskins. That's my interpretation. But yeah. Oh my god, that mega video Sato, man, I couldn't. I just saw the thumbnail. I was like, no, I'm out. It's so intense. Okay, so yeah, Ember's big on the boner kills. That's kind of her thing. Yeah, Crown of Command after. Right? Okay, so but the Goblin Shaman escaped somehow. I think the presence of the goblins might have scared away Spiffy's knights, but the backline completely massacred. The Savage or Erebor is taking cycle charges, and Spiffy is just moving those cav. The cardio is getting in here. So this is where I was kind of wondering, like, okay, chasing, you got 18 unit models, Royal Peg Knights, you're chasing Forest Goblin Spider Riders, you're getting poisoned. I don't think it's working out for you. I mean, you can screen maybe a little bit, but that's a trap. Over here, Damsel of Life is getting chased by 2 Goblin Big Bosses on foot. This is hilarious. They gave up. The Goblins had other sneakier stabbing to do. Rear charge coming in for Warden's Mod for it. I don't know why. I think it's irrelevant. Black Orcs are over here. They're gonna cut some stuff up. I don't know what's gonna kill those. The Black Orcs. I don't know what's gonna kill the Black Orcs. This could turn into a blob thing at the end. I think Greenskins are gonna lose all their stuff except for these Forest Goblin Spider Riders probably, and then there's gonna be Black Orcs standing there with their 2 goblins. And where's the Shaman? I gotta watch that Shaman. Did he die? Where is Shaman? No, Goblin Shaman is still here. He's gonna just keep casting. Gork will fix it or whatever. Probably just blobbing with the Black Orcs. Balance bar is really even here. This is a cool fight. Really different tactics than what I'm normally used to, and I can see how sort of the snares would be a nice counter to the cycle charging tendencies of Bretonia. And this is a pretty traditional Bretonia build. Oh, the Skulkers are coming out of the woods. So in an awkward formation, Spaghetti line against... Well, actually, the guy's name is Spaghetti, right? So true to his name, he's rocking the Spaghetti. And there's the little poop smoke bomb that's going to go. He's going to snare all of these Knights of the Realm. They are going to take a lot of damage. And the wall gets proc. So it looks like the Night Goblin Shaman delayed a long time on that wall proc. But now that he's got a whole bunch of Knights in here, the Skulkers and the Black Orcs, that's when he pops it. Really nice use of that. Balance bar is still pretty even. What's going to kill Alberic? I don't know. Because you got snares and Skulkers, which can maybe keep Alberic pinned a little bit. Oh, charge coming in here. He's going after the Night Goblin Shaman. Night Goblin Shaman is trying to escape. In the Black Orcs, this is a really key fight here. If Alberic can put some damage on it, on the Night Goblin Shaman, it's going to be huge. If he cannot, then he's going to take damage. Shaman will live to fight another day. So Shaman's still alive. Didn't take very much damage. Well, it looks like Alberic didn't take much damage either, but not successful in his hunting trip to go kill the Night Goblin Shaman. What else we got here? All the air boys are done. Forest Goblin Spider Riders really low on ammo, but Wardens of Morfart, same story. I think these Forest Goblin Spider Riders are about to get wrecked. If they die, then Greenskins loses a lot of their mobility. I think these should probably just peel back now and be used as glue units to pin the cavalry every time the cavalry charges. They do have poison on their melee attacks, in addition to poison on their arrows. So if you put them into melee, you put the poison, it's going to speed debuff. You put the Skulkers, it's going to speed debuff. You put Gorkle Fix It, it's going to speed debuff. You can stack 3 speed debuffs on the cavalry very easily if you use them in synergy. If you use them isolated, then you run the risk of getting a cycle charge. Spiffy's doing that now. He has been pretty effective in breaking up the Greenskin armies. The Greenskin army, for the most part, it's one army. The 1K Marauders? No, that's the 1K Marauders? Black Orcs? Oh, yeah, Bretonia, yeah, the Marauder Champions. Yeah, he's talking about the Marauder champions in the Norska versus Bretonia build. But we're gonna keep I'm gonna keep the attention focused on this match, at least for the moment. But yeah, Marauder champions are really tough for Bretonia to deal with. But your Curse of the Midnight Wind was pretty good, I think. Wardens of Montfort are smacking these guys. So Spiffy's doing a really good job of taking the mobility away from the Greenskins, and it's giving him a lot of control over the flow of the fight. A lot of things have been isolated here, such as these goblins. Counter charge coming in, another smoke bomb, but both smoke bombs popped at the same time. You notice this Skulker popped it and this Skulker popped it. This one was out of range. So it was a waste. He could have staggered the smoke bombs. He could have popped with the one, and then on the next cycle charge pop with the other. Now he's going to have to wait, and there's going to be a long delay. This is going to be really atrocious, but Shield of Thorns is here. Work is fixing. Goblins are in, the big bosses are in here. Albert's full HP. Where's the heals from the Damsel and the Shield of Thorns at these key moments is really working out for the Bretonians. When I play Bretonia, I tend to look at that 98 charge bonus. That is absolutely insane. That is insane. I mean, I don't usually grind it out, but with Cavalry, I tend to touch and go a lot. But in this case, they just ground through the Black Orcs and the two Goblin Big Bosses and the Skulkers without any problem once with the Shield of Thorn pops. So way more damage coming out of the Bretonians than I expected there. Nice micro of the Albrecht. He certainly got to what he needed to do. And the Shaman, I mean, you saw the one Wog proc go off, but after that was down, then there was no other Wogs. So the Black Orcs did well, at least in terms of kills, but a lot of them were pilgrims and peasants. But yeah, I think they were okay. I think I'm out of cast there, so good job to Spiffy. You got a win there, and you showed me a game where you lost too. Sato, do you have any replays you want to drop in chat since I got the stream going right now? Oh, here it is. Yeah, sweet. I can cast it right away while I'm hot on the chase. Let me just drop that into my replays folder. I'm gonna have to refresh this. The replay is called Woe Boney, and I'm hoping it is maggot free, but you never know with Tomb Kings. Sounds like a 2-king type of game. Let's hop into it. We have Sato playing Tomb Kings with double Tomb Guard and double Bone Giant, and these guys, which I think got a buff not too long ago, Sepulchral Stalkers, I believe they're called. Then we have Mr. Cetra. It is a Mister, right? It's not a woman. No, that's a Grand Hierophant Contempt. I gotta learn my display pictures better. Cat Tab Boogie Board. Rumble in the Jungle. There goes the casket. They buffed him, and then I think they nerfed him right away, but he's still really strong. Look at that damage going into the archers. Sisters of Avalorn, even better target. So you can see the firing arcs coming up here. I think this needs to push out a little bit, probably. The Tomb King, so that the Sisters of Avalorn don't get in range of Ketep. So we'll monitor that situation closely. Over here, some nice shots going into the Prince, certainly a great target, and the other shot going into the Life Mage. So some sneaky stuff by Sadao here. A lot of players would focus both Giants on the Prince or both Giants on the Life Mage. Sadao opting to split his fire, which puts a lot of micro pressure on the opposing player, because that means not only does he have to dodge shots with his Prince, but he also has to dodge shots with his Life Mage. Life Mage is now already down to almost half HP. That is huge. You can take that off the board. That shot's missing, then that puts the Prince under a lot of pressure. So this is what I was talking about here. You see how how this Tomb Guard is so tight? The Sisters of Slaughter are now within range of Ketep. Sisters of Slaughter, Sisters of Avalorn. I'm sure they want to slaughter, but they haven't become cool enough to be Dark Elf yet. So they're trying to probably snipe Ketep, and yeah, you can see the firing arc is already there, so I'm expecting him to start taking some damage here very shortly. And Tomb Kings don't have access to heals, so that damage is a big deal. Also, they're not really fast. I like the Swordmaster choice against the Tomb Kings. I do think this is one of those matchups where the Sword Masters can do a lot of work. I don't know if this was a quick battle, Sadao. Do you have any like do you have any like context on this? Is this a ladder match or like a casual game or what? Oh, look at Katep get absolutely wrecked by these sisters. I saw that coming a mile away. So the Archer's definitely getting some payback on Katep for the damage that they took. Now the leadership is becoming a bit of an issue, I think, potentially. But nice micro there by Sato. Look at the boogie board, trying to dodge the shots with surprisingly like decent success considering how slow he is, but still a lot of damage going in here. Sepulchral Stalkers, or Eyes of the Desert, yeah. So Eyes of the Desert, I believe they have stock. I want to check that. Oh my god. They got to make it easier to like mouse over these things. They do have stock. So I think the Prince got a little greedy here and tried to dive the back line. A Casket of Souls, only to realize, oh shit, there's the As the Desert. Took a ton of damage. The Bone Giant's also shooting into him. Lifecaster has run to the far side of the map, is hidden on life support. I think it was probably not by design. I think it probably just got shot and then ran there. But oh, the Prince is coming in and he is pissed and he is chopping up Katep. Katep is running back to the Stalkers, but he's also running into range. The sisters are probably going to finish him. The Prince also taking a lot of damage in the process. The heal of Realm of Souls just got popped. You can see that the green is across the board healing infantry. The Swordmasters of Holeth have pretty much cut through what they needed to cut through, and they can probably start pushing right through here. I think Katep is almost done, but the Prince is almost done as well, and he doesn't have heals, so not the end of the world. It looks like they're going to trade their leadership situation here. These Sisters of Avalorn have been pushing to try and kill Katep, but because of that, they got a little too close to the front line, and now they're taking a lot of unnecessary damage from the Scorpion Skeleton Legion and the summon of Ushabti, which was put into certainly a nice place. Of course, the Swordmasters have to make a decision. Do you push or do you like try and free up your archers now? This was a very costly mistake, I think, for the High Elves there to get his sisters stuck in that. And there's nothing really that they have that can answer the shots because they were so balled up here. War Giant's going to continue to take some shots here, and Katep's going to be like, yeah, I'm still busy. No, he's not. That's not Katep. That's a Katep imitation. Does it look like Katep? It's Katep in training. It's Katep in training. He's at the Katep school for boogie board dancing. Swordmasters, they don't have any good targets. They're going to be useless. I mean, they can kill the Tomb Guard, one unit, but everything else, they're going to struggle. They're going to get their ass kicked by the Bone Giant. They'll probably lose to the Sepulchral Stalkers if the Sepulchral Stalkers can second charge. We'll see. If the two Bone Giants just like stand next to each other though, it'll be tough. Archers are back online. This Bone Giant's still free and shooting. Ooh, the Prince needs to dodge. The Prince needs to dodge. He does get a nice breath down, I think. I think he roasted his own Spearman with that breath, actually. And he's charging the Sepulchral Stalkers, which is the anti-large unit. That's probably the worst thing he could possibly charge. But I guess he figures with the support of the Spearman, stand your ground, he can do it. He does have Deadly Onslaughts popped, and yeah, breaking them off is probably not the worst. I don't know. I would probably go after the Bone Giant with him. But that's just me. I would probably have gone after this Bone Giant. The Sepulchral Stalkers were always trained with the Spearman. This other unit of Spearman's regrouped. So the Archers should probably shoot the Casket instead of the Bone Giant, I think. Because the Bone Giant has a really large HP pool. On the other hand, the Casket does not. Once the Casket was offline, then I'd probably go after the Bone Giant. But, tomato, tomato. The mage died from an overcast? I didn't even notice that. That's so funny. Prince, I mean, it looks like the Prince did get some heals. He's at his healing cap, so he got heals. The Bone Giant was so close to crumbling, but it looks like the typical high elf weakness has shown itself, and he gets chicken shit and runs away from the Bone Giant before he even routed. I think he gets punked and drops to the ground. Yeah. So the Moon Dragon will not be traveling to the moon anymore. He is grounded. Cascasols up. Bone Giants are up. I think we can fast forward a little bit here. I think we know which way this is going. Oh, Bone Giant crumbled. Actually, the Swordmasters did get through one of the Bone Giants, surprisingly. And actually, they're killing this one as well. This is interesting. Actually, I did not give the Swordmasters enough credit. I'm surprised how well they're doing against this Bone Giant. He's crumbling. Wow. So without the buffer of the Tomb Guard, in a full surround situation, the Bone Giant actually loses to the Swordmasters. But he shot this one pretty good. Oof. Balance bar shifted wildly back. What the hell, man? I thought this game was over. But the Bone Giants are just getting isolated and crushed. Yo, what is happening? I'm losing my mind here. There's nothing left. The High Elves are gonna win this. Oh my goodness. This is not what I expected to see. Bone Giant rallied. Bone Giant rallied. Swordmasters chopping up the Tomb Guard. Everything is in favor of the High Elves now. Wow. Wow, what a game. Cool, thanks for sharing that, Sato. Man, I thought you had that in the bag, and then I think your Bone Giants just got separated. You killed everything, and I think the Bone Giant's faster than the Swordmasters. Like, he probably could have kited them instead of just standing and fighting them. Or maybe he could have found, like, some trees or something to back up against so that he wouldn't get fully surrounded. That's the only suggestion I have. But I don't really like the double Bone Giant build. It's not really my thing. But some people like it. Any other replays you guys got, or should we call it here? Let's take a quick look. Take a quick look up what's going on. Maybe I'll do a fast match. Anyone want to hop in and play a quick twos? Oh, so I was saying maybe it's because it was before a patch, so the results could have changed. Sometimes it messes with the replays if they're from before a patch. Yeah, he's like he won the match with the Bone Giant fighting the low HP infantry. So that's what I would have thought happened. So, man, sometimes I wish the replays would just be faithful to how the game actually went, because otherwise it's misleading. Sato, are you there? You want to hop in? Tanker, who wants to play with me? Let's do a quick match before bed. Tanker's in. Tanker's cruising for a bruising. Let's go. I haven't played with you in a while. It'd be fun. Tanker, where are you? Are you PR flying? Or you're probably not on your computer yet. Hey guys. Caribou. Are you from Canada? Sounds like a Canadian name. I don't know who else would bother putting Caribou in their name. Well, I was dead wrong. Oh, okay. I just guessed from your name. Where are you from then? It's like, I'm not from Canada, I'm from Norska. Ah. Northern America? So some people, Northern America is Canada, but those people are mostly in Europe. What do I want to play? Any requests? Sato or others? I kind of find I feel like a weird build. I want to do like a Silostra or something. I want to do Silostra. Vampire Coast. Yeah, sorry, Sada, we filled quick. Tanker was on his game and hopped in super fast. So we'll have to play next time, I guess. So we got the Song of Thrallmint. Let's kid her out, man. Let's kid her out. It's dangerous because Norska has Fireball and Mazdamundi, I think, does magic damage. Let me check that real quick. Where's Lizardman? Mazdamundi on... He does not have magic damage that I can tell. And even harmonic convergence does not give magic damage. So we good, we gravy, I think. Going back to coast. Well, I could go Morgul Haunter or I could go double Gunnery White, and I think I'm going to go double Gunnery White because it's strong. At least I think it will be strong against these factions. Let's bring Scabscrath, let's bring Silastra. Rotting Leviathan, why not? Why not? Krakens, don't need it. Vargeists, could do. Let's do it. Denzians. I don't really like running Prometheans. It'd be 24 wins of magic. I'd rather crack some more Vargeists. Spiffy shot. South Ally. I'm trusting the Gunnery Whites will be pretty accurate as is. Tide Call. Yeah, let's bring it. Let's try 2 line spells. Maybe I can combo Tide Call to like slow them and then follow it up with a Fanggeist. I don't know how that'll work. Maybe they'll be knocked on their ass. Flagellum, recharge rate. I don't care. I'm gonna bring these guys just because they're awful, but I'm trying to learn how to play with them. Oh my god, I have no money left if I do that. That's insane. Okay, never mind. What do I want? Let's bring this guy. He seems fun. And then I'm gonna just bring a bunch of chaff, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Do I need dogs? Sure. Let's grab some dogs. Where the dogs at? And there, I have dogs. Yay. Foolproof. Probably not. Tide Call for Skinks and Marauders, yeah. And Vargeist for Temple Source Champions. Yeah, that could work. Let's see if they can dodge it. It's a bit of a slow cast, and I don't have... Like, it'd be nice if I could combo it with a net or something. Like, I just don't want them to dodge it, because it's, like, it's a ton of wins magic. It's like, it's a little bit like Teclis's Phoenix spell, where it has that big wind-up time. But man, it does damage if it lands. I think more damage than Teclis's Phoenix spell, at least in my experience. It'd be interesting to compare that versus the Phoenix spell versus Wind of Death. Polearms, yeah, polearms are good. Polearms, they just last a long time, right? And they do have piercing and yeah, I mean, yeah. Usually halberds and spears outperform basic infantry. That's true. That would have helped a lot, actually. I don't think I brought any RORs either. It's okay. I spent all my money on heroes. There's that Cracks pull call. I don't think it says that it does magic damage, but I think it does like a decent amount of magic damage, actually. Amber showed me a video where she used it against Dwarf, and it just wrecked so hard. That's where she brought like a ton of Sirens, and then that spell it just like clobbered Dwarfs. I don't know. I think Sirens are better than Cairn Race. They seem to be better. Like, I think a Silastra Death Ball probably beats a Vampire Count's Death Ball, which seems a bit counterintuitive to me. Doesn't feel right. This is an interesting map. huge unit size. Okay, we got huge units apparently.
Zombies.
I think Norska is a tough matchup for Vampire Coast because their marauders can just run over your chaff pretty quickly, and they're not too expensive, so shooting them is like meh. But I've still lost track. We'll see. Maybe if I can stagger these guys a little bit, it'll be alright. Get the guy here. Just to shoot at whatever needs to be shot at. Biggie in the front. She's gonna be tanking damage, I think. I don't have heals for her. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have cut one of these gunnery whites for something with heals. And I don't know, maybe I'll just use these guys to run some interference in the front. Let's get a couple of these guys up here. Yeah, maybe keep them with her. Yeah, let's see how this goes. And I got my 2 handgunners over here. I don't know where to put this one. Here. Why not? Alright, let's see how it goes. I don't play much Coast. Alright. Go Wolves. Go Gadget Wolves. And Gunners, move up, start getting some map control. Yeah, the Wolves doing okay. Gonna have to get out of there though. It's alright. Okay, you can start. Why not? Whoop. That's gonna be painful. Huh. What is this guy doing? He's like smoking. Is he in range? I'd probably put this guy in guard mode. Yeah, they plowed this unit of gunners. Yeah, it's okay. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Can I shoot the skink? Can I song through all this? Where that interference at? Wolfric on foot? Not too surprising. I'm gonna actually shoot these guys, I think. Oh, he's not on foot, he's on a chariot. He's dead wrong. Tanker's going after Wolfric right now. I'm gonna pay him a little visit. Some goofiness coming down here. I gotta drop some stress. Hello. Hey, what's she up to? Seems like a good time to drop one of these. This is definitely overkill. Just drop. Skiing stick fast. Ooh, this guy should not be here. I think I was Wolfric him. Getting shot. Oh my god. I'm getting so overloaded here. Okay, she's taking a lot of damage. I gotta drop this song soon. What? I don't know. Oh my god. This guy's getting plowed. I'm gonna shoot these guys. Probably summoning through all these guys. Ooh. Yeah, he dead. Wolfric is pretty low. Yeah, maybe I'll go choose Wolfric. Not feeling too good about this so far. I think there's a lot going bad for me, but we'll see. If we lose, it'll be my fault, not Tanker's. Maybe I can shoot this skink. At least that's to get him off the field.
There's the target.
I'm gonna focus him. I don't think I'm gonna play last set anyway. What is this? Replenishes ammunition. I don't even know I brought that. It's really hard to micro that. Wow. Die, skinks. Can't even do it. I'm too close to them. Screw it. I'm gonna roast half of tanker stuff. Fine. Go in here.
Good lad.
Yeah, she's doing work.
Dickhead.
Let's get in here.
Ready
Nice
for
errands. I don't know.
battle.
Go. Yeah,
For the
go after him.
king.
Go after him.
Can
Can I drop another song? No. Oh. Get in here. What is this? Female Balefin? Just being annoying. Sure.
Get forward.
Well, it's dead even here. It's a close one. I'm getting wrecked over in the back though. Some other shooting is down here. Silastra's Wolfrick's almost done, man. He's almost done. He's almost done. I think the shooting should be able to finish him. But I don't have to chase him too hard. Oh yeah, Tanker's doing what I could not, which is killing stuff. I need to scrap more stuff. What about scrap? This, I guess. Go over here. Go over here. I think I killed my own stuff. Wow, I dropped it right across my archers. Across my guns. Wonderful. I think I'm playing this game. Oh, it's tic-tac-toe. What's up? Crossons. Oh yeah, I want to shoot those for sure. We're gonna shoot tic-tac.
Glide on.
Premier Balefin.
Gallery bomb.
Did she kill it? Did she kill the Balefin? I don't know, man. It seems like it could be a bad choice. Maybe I'll charge that. I don't know. Can I kill a few Ripperdactyls?
Onwards!
Oop, these guys are getting caught up. Little tie call for these.
Hi.
I don't know what to do, man. Tanker's doing pretty good. I gotta spread these guys out a little bit, I guess.
Take them out.
Maybe I
There's
can
the target.
rotate that.
Oh, yes!
Yes, Captain.
I'm super tight here. I gotta get some space for my guns. I'm way too tight. On the right side.
Above deck.
I think Celestia's doing pretty good. How are these two gunner guys doing against these engine gods? They're winning. Nice. They are engineering it up. Tic-tac-toe's pretty low. If he's not paying attention, I might be able to finish him. With guns. I can't let Tanker get all the credit. He's terrified. Can I finish him?
Yes.
Tight call. Whoa! 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 Tanker, dude! Tanker! Your shit's getting wrecked! Oh my god. Probably picked up a ton of kills, but actually Bones Bar didn't budge too much. I think we're alright here. That's funny. Alright, GG man, Tanker carried. Yeah, I kept 2 in reserve and 2 up front. Let me shoot the engineer guides. I don't think you get chevrons if you shoot something that's already shattered. I just feel compelled to shoot them. Salasha, she cool. I was debating if I needed a heal on her, but actually her HP pool is so high. 9,000 with 150 armor. She's kind of like Wolfrick on his big mammoth. stabby.
I lost my
He's getting your rights. I was proud of him, man. 350 weapon strength. They took on the ancients, Dagadon, and the gods in the 2v1. And they gave it the business. Give me an answer to Wolfric on the chariot too, kind of. They were good. GG. Huh. That was fine. Nice tank. I like your flyers were so helpful, man. They killed Wolfric. Oh my god, he got 258 kills. Oh my goodness, dude. I didn't use the Necrofex Colossus properly at all. You got wrecked. Nice. What went well for Tanker? Everything. His Cav smashed. His Lord smashed important stuff. Henri did good. Damsel was cool. I like the double like big boys on the hippos. This is really fun. But yeah, cool. Typical tanker build, 20 stacks. Looks like he pieced. I don't think he's here anymore. Sadow's still here though, but I don't know this Brozon guy. I'd rather play with Sadow. So, Sadow, if you're still here, man, let's see if we get a quick 2v2. Oh, a 2v2. Maybe we'll fill. Where to Sadow at? Bing, bing, bing. Anyone else want to hop in? We got 5 viewers right now. I'm just going to start a quick game here. I got Sato hopping on, and I think he's around. I didn't sleep yet. I should sleep. All signs suggest I should sleep. If Sato's not ready, I can go back. Oh no, he's booting. He's booting. Okay, he's coming. Give him a minute here. Is Botrix around? Sometimes Botrix watches the stream. Badass, Nameless, any of you guys? Sergio guy, he likes to play too. I'll drop him. Invite. Exo, sometimes he's up. I haven't played with Exo in ages. Let's get a few quick invites going in. This guy's really good. Skyboys. Chaffins. I don't know who else. Spiffy, you there, man? You wanna hop in? Nameless. Nameless is like all the way at the bottom of my invite list. I don't know if Owen's around. Oh, we got Spiffy. Alright, sick. Hi, Spiffy. Kind of in a Bretonian mood. We could team up on Bretonia. Oh, it's Tortellini Tom. Didn't we? Wasn't there like a spaghetti guy earlier? I don't know. Everyone's naming themselves after pasta these days. I guess that's the thing to do. I just cast a thing about spaghetti. Sounds like you've been into the wine, Spiffy. I got Sato on my team. Alright. Should we do like an all Bretonia match? No, that'd be kind of fun. But we just played like different factions. It could be Chevalier. Or is Sato gonna rock his boner giants? Yeah, lizards are so strong, Amber. Dark Elves, I can't complain about the Dark Elves, so the Dark Elves got that going on. Botchik said he can join in a few minutes. Nameless just said dad. I don't even know what that means. And Sergio says almost ready. So it sounds like there's a few people who might hop on. We could probably open her up to threes if we wanted to. But let's get this twos out of the way first. Brett versus Brett. Spiffy's down. Sato says on dwarfs. Doesn't matter, man. Tortellini Tom. Can you play Brett? We want to do a Brett game. This would be kind of funny. Tortellini Tom, come on, man. Come on, man. Get in the spirit. Guy, I don't want to kick you. Did he talk? Did he say anything? Is there signs of life? He did not. Okay, I'm going to kick him because I want to play a break game. Sorry, Tortellini Tom. Next time. Amber, you want in? Nameless? Who wants in? No, I kicked him. I kicked him Sato. I don't know who he is. He goes right back to Torf. Some people, man, some people. Okay, I give up. I give up. I guess we can't do Bretonnia faction war right now. Unless Botrix is here, in which case he could replace Tortellini Tom. Screw it. Screw it, screw it. I'm having fun with Coast then tonight. I might just keep playing Coast. So what's going to be good against Dwarf as Coast? These guys seem fun. Night Terrors, but they're also large targets. These guys, oh, we're going to do hand cannons. I never bring them, but they're going to be awesome. What's the range? Range of these guys is 55. What's the range on Dwarf satchel charges? I wonder if I could outshoot miners with blasting charges with those. Let's see. Miners with satchel charges, range 50. It's identical. Huh. Well then, yeah, I wanna go heavy with these guys, and then like this, and then just mix some of these guys in here. Might as well. And then what else? Need some glue. Let's go. You can't go wrong with these wolves. Screw dogs, alright. More shooting? You feel? I need some more stuff. We're gonna go with a Morgul Haunter. This stock? No, Chilling Aura is nice though. Can I get some like speed debuff stacks? Does Bretonnia have magic damage? They have Lore of Life. It's so cute. Yeah, a lot of dogs. Maybe I could run Silastra again. I don't want to go in the air against Bretonnia. I'll go. Oh, I just ran her last game though. I could go Salt Spite. Nah. I could go Harkon. I could go Harkon on foot. That'd be funny as hell. Let's do that just for shits and giggles. No, Harkon on foot. Hornswaggle. I don't need any of this crap. Slongold. What else? I think I need a second. I think I need a second one of these guys, or maybe. Yeah, I need more chaff. Just more guns. And I can't even spend enough money. Animated Hulks? Yes, we're gonna try Animated Hulks. Or these guys. Range 90. Doesn't seem like a lot of missile damage. Only 25. Oh, that's double. It's double these guys. Let's see. So, if I get this, then I can get... Can I get some summons, maybe? I'll bring some dirty magic. Death. Death is good against Dwarf. Let's get some summons. Damn it. He's expensive. Can I get... What's the cheapest hero I can get? Almost. Can I cut? I'll downgrade one of these guys to another gun. Done. Oh, no. Fine. There. I want another hand cannon, because that's just fun. Alright, go, go, go. What's the map? Schwarzhaven. Super big map. Cool. Let's go! Alright, Tortellini Tom and Mr. Spiffy. Let's do it. I'm just excited to see Harkon on foot. Mostly to watch his head roll off his shoulders and twitch like he's been into the drugs again. Which we all know he has. Traveling the world for the best goblin shrooms. This guy's taking a nap. I'm pretty sure he's got that maggot thing going on there. He's holding himself. This guy literally worked his dick off in the fields, and it was so painful he's still holding his dick. Wow. That's a tough way to go. Any other guys who suffered that same fate over here in Schwarzhafen? Oh yeah. But these guys aren't holding themselves. Oh yeah, they are. What's with this? All of the people in Schwarzhaven are grabbing their dicks. Or they're... I think it is a man, right? I'm not making this up. Yeah, that looks like a man to me. Look at this one over here. That's 3 people. That's 3 out of 5 guys who are grabbing their dick. What do you know? Hopefully they load soon. I don't know how much longer I can look at that for. It's a sick castle over there. It's too far in the background, man. Like, probably people never even see it when they're fighting. Where is it? Like, is it over here? Where'd it go? I legit can't even... Oh, there it is. Yeah, man. But it's too far in the distance. Bring it closer. I want to see that thing. That looks cool. Alright, we got Sadao. Is he running the build he ran in the replay? He is double one giant, double casket. So he is fragile. Yeah, Zavatrix. It's true, man. Learn something every day. Alright, we're gonna go pow pow.
Catch me in rain.
A little bit of snare. Oh no, Tortellini Tom has left the game. That's really sad. Considering I kicked him at first. Let's just try it. Let's fight it out. Fight it out. We waited too long. Maybe Spiffy will pull off an amazing victory. Gonna happen. I've lost to AI before, I think.
Captain!
Usually with someone else. Yeah, sometimes it says people drop when they don't actually drop. It's a bit weird. So for these hand cannons, I don't know like if they have line of sight issues. If I have like deckhand mob in front of them, they'll just say obstructed. I don't know.
Above deck!
We'll find out. Looks okay. Okay with my formation. Maybe I'll put these guys in the front. They can bang there, that's cool. What do we got here? Ooh, dwarf. Rangers. Tortellini Tom was planning a ranger. Sneakiness.
Luther Harkon!
I think they'll do okay. I would hope. So like overkill maybe. What's going on here? Boom, 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 boom. Do the old rotate. Meanwhile, in other news, these guys gotta start shooting. See if they can do anything. Go interrupt stuff. Have fun. Hark on.
End them!
Luther, Derpy.
We serve! All aboard!
Start shooting. Oh yeah, nice rear charges from Spiffy. Already messing my face up. Should probably keep one of these, two of them in reserve. To help these guys do things.
Gunner ready. Fire!
Eat flesh!
What the dog's doing? Gotta get in here quick before they crumble.
Sea prey!
Sorry, that too.
Do it! Boom! Flesh!
Attack! Go!
Not facing the right way, I think.
Gunner, you hide!
Doing some things.
Gunnery mob!
I think the handgunner's doing okay here. There, keep this one's reserve for the unit stuff.
Bones and flesh! Boy!
Just shoot these guys.
Gunnery mob!
Shoot these guys. This Melon hunter's just... He's having so much fun right now. Bone Giant's doing well. These guys can probably go here. Where are they right now? I didn't even... Oh yeah, they're here. It's hard to see them.
Landslobber! Surround!
I'm not shooting at. I don't know.
Luther Harkon!
I have Hornswaggle, but I don't know others.
I know!
Just drop them, I guess.
Gunnery mob!
Always through!
Luther
Oh, these are more
Harkon!
things. I wonder.
On way!
Get here! We hear you! Attack!
Should I use my dogs to tag them? Seta, what's up, man? How you doing? From the guard, he's doing stuff. I think we just gotta kill these men.
Ready to murder!
Dwarf cannons are still in line. They're kind of an issue. get into that. Back. I really want to get back there. On the other hand, another set of dogs.
Luther Harker!
It's hard enough too. Who's killing
I'm
stuff?
going in!
The Pirate King!
Dog there?
Quickly, now!
Have it! With haste!
I got these guys in reserve.
Moving!
Oh yeah. Other songs down. Sad I was doing all the hard work there.
Luther
Play with some dwarves.
Harker! Gunnery mob! Drown!
Alright. I can finally shut down the artillery. Oh my god. Way too long.
Luther Harker!
Can I kill the other guy?
Light will end!
Our clans will shoot us!
Luther Harker! They are lambs!
Yeah, I'm gonna
No!
just probably shoot him.
Blood and salt!
Now! By all means!
At once! Door!
I don't know.
Gunnery mob! Fight!
Should shoot to the backs of these guys and go facing the bone giants, so that should be pretty good value. Yeah, they did that. I don't know what this guy's doing. That's okay. Trying to do it for us.
Good lad! Attack! Very well!
And my dogs killed a crew. That's good.
Luther Harker!
Kill another one before they crumble. Yeah, they're winning. Rally. No, they disintegrated.
Hey! Hi!
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Nice down. Hopefully it's a Spiffy. Give me that close. You got a nice retraction on me. Alright, good night, Nameless. Rest up. I think I've just decided I'm not going to sleep ever again in my life. So there's that. Yeah, good try, Spiffy. It was tough luck, dude. Oh, never mind. There's somebody named Who's Your Daddy who's hopped in. Does Who's Your... I recognize him. I kind of wanted to just get Harkin to shoot Belagar, but game ended before it happened. It's alright. Let's try one more, since we got a full lobby. I'm gonna end it with the Dark Elf game. And I'm gonna run Harkeneth, because I like their color scheme. Black and gold is sick. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Shades. Let's see, that's shades. You know, witch elves. Our speakers, 2 spheres. And that's enough. It's Hellbrand's faction, but I spent all my money, so I'm gonna go with something else. Well, maybe Hellbrand. What's gonna be good in this matchup? Beast is good. Dark, not feeling it. I'd probably use Dark the least. I'll only bring it with Malekith. do I want? I'm not feeling any of these casters right now. Maybe fire. No, it's gonna be no. Shadow's the way to go against Britannia because you got Malcos, which can cause things problems. You got Enfeebling Foe for Lizard Large, and Pendulum is just always good. And Smoke Mirrors, it could help because I'm pretty slow for the most part. And yeah, let's roll with this. I've gotten away from Witch Elves, but I'm having fun with them again lately, so yeah. What else? I don't know. Shade? Shady business. Let's go. Oh, Botchix, are you coming, man? Should I kick Who's Your Daddy or should I open another slot? Did you message me? I didn't see him message me. How was the double bone chat? Horribly terrifying. I wonder if Sada's in Discord. Maybe I should pop into the Discord and just say hi to people, be social. There we go. Time for Otter to engage in his amazing social life. See if anyone joins me in Murder Hall. Sado, you wanna come? You wanna come? Invites. Wow. Trying to find people. Where they at? Where they at? Oh, Sado's here. Hi. Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, maybe Spiffy will hop in. I don't know. Let's go. It's 2v2 bot chicks, but if you want it, I can open a slot. Oh shit, it just started.
Oh, sorry.
This will be my last one for tonight. Wow, 5 years. That's cool stuff, man. That's cool. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, so my gosh.
So you're gonna go to sleep after this?
Like I should. I probably slept 2 hours in the last the last 3 days. I had 5 dogs with me. So I was dog sitting, and when it was time to sleep, it was kind of hard to sleep anyways because the dogs were kind of rambunctious. And plus I was working a lot, so I just hate working for like 16 hours and then like walking the dogs and then going to sleep, and like I feel like I haven't had any time for myself to do my own stuff, so usually I compromise on my sleep,
Yeah.
so just so I can live a little, you know.
Yeah, 5 dogs is a lot to maintain.
It is, but I'm down to 4 today, so it was an easy day. And one of the owners gonna pick their dog up soon. Man, I wish you could like choose your faction colors or choose your colors of your army. Like, why can't you run a Nagarathi
Like a
army
custom
like this?
faction.
What?
A custom faction.
I mean, like, The Dark Elves have some really cool color schemes. Lokir Felheart's faction has like a teal,
Yeah.
and
Teal
then
blue.
yeah, and Helebron's got like the all black. Like, what if I wanted to run Malekith in like a teal blue or like a black army? Like, why not let me do that? Let me select my faction color. You know,
Femme fatales.
it's not a programming issue,
Dark elves.
and it would make it easier if people wanted to play like the
Black
same
gods.
faction or whatever. But
The merciless host.
all right, how we want to do this? How we want to do this? Okay, you got Morgul's. Oh, you got the Hunter.
Yeah. Got Mongol Hunter, Night Terrors,
Nice. You got healed.
Rampage Revenge, Vampire Fleet Admiral, Pistol of Vampires, and the Bloody Reavers.
I dig
Those are
it.
my elites.
Dig it. I'm gonna do some Vanguard shenanigans because I haven't done much.
I mean, I can help you in the Vanguard with my Night Terrors and Mongol.
Sure, yeah, that's cool. They're all stock, right? And they're gonna all.
Yeah, they're all
are?
stock.
Dude. Yes, 100%. I'm gonna drop the shades then. I'm gonna go all in on the Vanguard if you got that.
Dark rider crossbows.
We can surprise them.
So where are we gonna Vanguard?
Shades.
I can do one on either side maybe, or if you prefer, I can stack a side. You want to stack a side?
I'll stack the left side.
All right, let's stack left. And I'll put my army over left too. We'll hit the left side really hard. Okay. My Shadow Sorceress is fragile.
Dread spears. Nagorothi. Talak. Druki. Forward.
Oh, they're pretty
All for a thud.
pretty tight here. She's woods. Oh my god, it's so much cav.
Yeah,
all
that
trash
was
here.
last game.
Oh my god. That's gonna be tough. But can they deal with the Black Guard? I don't know, man. Black Guard Witch Elves.
Nagorothi.
I can pin them.
Advance, Druki.
I do have Malakos.
All
Oh,
for
this game is so
Hecate.
painful.
Limitless power. Success awaits.
I'm gonna have to run the edge so I don't get full surrounded here.
Devoted
It's
to
interesting. We're gonna
bloodshed.
fight like pretty tight on the edge of the map here. What do we want to shoot? I kind of the Stellon's like Engine of the Gods.
Yeah, just the high value, the Sting Priest of Heavens. That's a good one.
Dealers in death. Carnage awaits. Druki forward.
Let's see. Okay, what's going on here?
Druki.
It's really hard to micro a lot of things at the same time. Oh, the Lifecaster is here.
Nagorothi.
Which else should be able to pile these men around?
Indeed. Dark elves.
Start bracing these guys
Advance,
here.
Druki. With haste. Dark elves.
Watch out, the cavalry is coming up on the left.
Despair.
As long as I don't kill my shades.
Dark
I
rider
don't think they have the speed to
crossbows.
catch my Dark Riders.
To destruction.
Oof. Yeah, I'm just worried about my shades. I'm gonna try and peace out, but can you keep those Mortals kind of close? Ooh, you're gonna get killed with the Mortals.
Druki.
I think I gotta rotate here.
Eager for battle.
Where's the Morpho here? Nice.
Druki. Forward.
Good play by
Onwards
Spiffy.
to murder. On to slaughter. Moving out. Battle calls. Spill their blood. We are ready. With pleasure. Murder
It's
awaits.
gonna be tough, I think, for Spiffy to
Glorious
micro all of
destruction.
that. Let's see if I can start getting the
Black
Black Guard
Guards.
around here onto this big guy.
Glorious destruction.
I gotta shoot
Slash.
this.
Kill.
Ooh. I might be able to kill that Lifecaster. Let's see.
Battle call. I summon thee. Massacre them. Advance, Druki. Black.
Yeah, my stuff got surrounded.
Eager for battle. Blood for Cain. Cold-blooded killers.
Alright, well,
Moving out.
it's good news and bad news.
Named. Bay. Forward.
Almost
On
taken.
to murder. Ha!
Understood.
Quickly now!
For Kane!
Advance!
Druki!
I think that
No
I can
survivors!
probably kill this engine or this Stegon. He's gonna get Rampage and Blackguard.
At once.
Bloody murder!
What are these guys doing? Probably
in
nothing
death.
good. Ooh, that is
Carnage
correct.
awaits. Advancing.
I lost track of them.
Onwards to murder! Death is coming! Forward! Battle
I
calls!
think they're gonna have to just fight this
Slaughter
one.
them!
It's gonna be not cost effective for me. But
Bringing
this is going okay.
destruction!
This guy's gonna die.
Dealers in death!
Are you not rampaging yet?
For
Really?
Kane! Drook!
We are ready!
What is happening?
Battle calls! Death is coming! Moving out!
Sir Anisha! Kay!
Oh, we're all
Dark
up there.
power!
Back!
Hearken to me!
We are ready!
For Hecate! Come to me!
Are the shades killing the Knights Errant? Fuck yeah.
Advancing!
Nice shades.
How dark!
Good on you.
Witch elves! Sacrifice them!
Kill this,
Attack!
kill this.
No mercy!
Enchantress! Follow me!
So that guy's dead. That's good.
Witch
That's good
elves!
news.
Shut! On to
She can
violence!
probably chase this off.
Kin!
Death! Advancing!
How you doing over there?
Shades!
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Okay.
On to slaughter!
I'm in pretty
Very
good
well.
health over here. But see, there's a lot of fights to be had.
Carnage
I'm gonna
awaits!
start rotating my stuff over here.
Sorceress!
Yeah, you did a pretty big flank, but forgotten me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Make them dance!
I went all the way around actually. If you
The
guys have a look at that.
merciless host! Merciless warriors! Cold-blooded killers!
Mothers of murder!
Bringers of death! Sacrifice them!
At once! Onward! Murder awaits! Massacre them! Death! Black
Oh, watch out
gods,
your
to
the
destruction!
engine of the god.
Yeah, see, I think it whiffed that a little bit.
On to slaughter!
I am death!
Yeah, just
Massacre them!
watch
Eager
out.
for battle!
Yeah, it whiffed.
Forward!
Well, I'm dead. So
Orion for Kane!
Slay them!
The triple
the
black
shades
line
with
causes issues, yeah. So
Moving out! Advance, Druki!
double? He's got double with these guys?
Massacre them!
yeah, it's the Skink Chief and
With pleasure!
a Skink
By
Priest.
your command! Understood!
Yeah, the Skink Priest.
Caster
Ever
is,
onward.
I forgot about my caster
Hatred
thing.
burns!
To destruction!
I wanna like hide her in the
It's mostly the Bretonia that needs to be killed.
Yeah.
They're gonna cycle charge your black guard,
My
so watch out.
blade hungers!
Rip!
Yeah. I have Witch Elves to help with that, hopefully.
Brides of Kane!
And I do have
Yeah,
my
your black guard should not be chasing
Shades!
the Wardens of Montfort.
are there?
Black guards! Nagarothi!
These ones, yeah.
Terror and death!
What? Just brace, just brace,
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
brace.
got him. I got him braced.
Nagarothi! My blade hungers! Shades!
Ooh.
By your command!
Okay,
That was a nice go.
By
That was a nice go.
Drakira! Onwards to murder! Dread
They're gonna
spears!
try to side charge you, so just
Withdraw!
Ow.
Mothers of murder!
Foul sorceries! Summoning destruction!
Dark elves! Hack, cut! Slash, kill! Die, weaklings! Slaughter them! Stop! Blood will flow! We are ready! To destruction!
If you will it! Supreme sorceress!
Gorak is causing
Do
problems.
my bidding!
well, you can deal with Gorok later. Just deal with the calves.
He's more like he's just interrupting
Onward.
my stuff.
Going.
He's preventing me from
Shades!
going where I want to go.
Winds rise!
I don't want to shoot Gorak actually.
Attack! Going!
spreading terror.
You just have your
Going.
Blackguard
At
be near
once.
your shade so they
As
can
you
just
say.
protect. Because right now they're
Onwards to
getting
murder.
charged.
I'll enjoy this.
To destruction.
But I can't have them too close because I also need to be able to
Merciless
fire,
warriors.
right?
Witch elves. Agreed.
Oh yeah, just have Blackguard to deter the.
Nagarothi.
Because you have a
Glorious
healthy
destruction.
group of Blackguard and some shades.
Carnage
They're still
awaits.
healthy.
Yeah, but Gorok is
On to
standing in the
slaughter.
middle of it, right? That's the issue. And then they ball around Gorok, and then they
Mothers
don't
of
face the
murder.
cavalry. That's why I'm having problems.
Seeking entertainment. Hearken to me.
No survivors. Kill everything.
Tulloch. Slaughter.
End them.
Give me.
For that.
Shades. Slay
Just
them.
target the aura wall and you'll be fine.
Supreme sorceress.
Dealers in death. Slay them.
Seeress.
You still got magic or you ran
Sanisha.
out?
Out
Druki sorceress.
eventually.
Witch elves. Understood.
For the king. End them. Death. Understood. By Cain.
Retreat.
Yeah, I can kill the down. That's probably my best
The
target.
the best target is the cavalry right now.
Damsel.
It's rampaging. It's rampaging. Yeah.
Can I kill the damsel? No.
On to battle. Shifting.
That was a pretty
At
funny.
least they keep fighting Blackguard
Swiftly.
now, though.
Forward.
Instead of just like.
Druki. Forward.
Hecate,
I just
guide
finished
me.
the knights.
Forward.
Yeah.
Druki.
Kill them.
You're
Search.
My
supreme. No.
caster's
I
not
will.
even that useful,
Traveling.
honestly, at this point.
Yeah, they should just stay in Blackguard. Just be
Moving out. Kill
away.
them.
Guided by authority. Onward. Hecate, guide me. Setting forth. Guided by authority. Traveling. With haste. Spreading terror. Seeking distraction. Searching. Battle calls. Shifting.
Blackguard,
Forward.
have your
do something.
have your shades also shoot
I am determined.
while they your shades at the back. Yeah.
I know, I have to
Dark
micro the
sorcerer.
shit out of her now, though, because she's so
Follow me.
low.
Tulloch.
It's fine. You have like a health of
Sorcery.
Blackguard.
Yeah, but they have Gorok still.
Supreme sorceress.
Yeah, your shades can kill Gorok.
Attack.
Drook. By all means.
Cold-blooded killers.
I'm really low on the
Beyond
balance bar here.
compare. Ever onward.
Just keep
Moving
running
on.
away.
I'm shy.
Advancing. Swiftly.
Forward. We understand.
Forward. Druki.
Gorok is low
We are
health.
ready.
Alberic is kinda high,
By
but
your command.
it's fine.
Kill everything.
If I can kill the caster.
Seeking entertainment.
Slaughter. Cain.
He still has like
Aria for
shock
Cain.
cavalry
On to battle.
because
Destroy.
not getting hit.
No mercy.
Oh my
Pull
goodness.
back.
Supreme sorceress.
I can't.
Make them bleed. End them.
I don't even know if
Slash.
we're sending me
Kill.
the Blackguard over there.
Shades.
It's like,
At once. Glorious
Strike.
destruction.
Onward. Traveling.
Going. Death is coming. Terror and death.
Cycle charge
Destroy.
with your supreme sorceress maybe on Gorok.
yeah, I'm afraid.
Battle call.
Now Alberic is coming for you, so
Swiftly.
I know.
With haste.
He's,
Hecate, guide me.
Gorok, man,
Spreading
he's going
terror.
like a champ.
Die, weaklings. Nagarothi. Orders understood. By your command.
On to battle. Fear my power. Supreme sorceress. Enchantress. Forward. Druki.
Blissful
Wow.
battle calls.
Wow.
Tenth.
Can I rampage Alberic?
Supreme sorceress.
Can I? Yes.
Cold-blooded
Thank you.
killers. For the
Finally,
king.
someone I can shoot.
Advancing.
Do damage to.
Misery for all.
What is
You
this-
only have
what
one
is
shade.
Blackguard
Blood
doing?
will flow.
I got Dugradis. I got Dugradis.
Supreme sorceress.
And I might be able to tag him
Seeking
if he's
entertainment.
rampaging the witch on the witch elves.
Merciless. Ever onward.
Eee,
Moving
not
on.
worth it.
Oh no, no.
Not worth.
Back.
Shit. I think I'm done.
Die,
Yeah, me
weaklings!
vanguarding wasn't a good idea because I lost a lot of stuff.
I don't think I can do it. They're gonna all leave. No.
The
You're
black
then.
star is still fine.
Eager for battle.
There's Gorok, man. You
Without
just
question.
sent 3 units of Blackguard and you're just still alive. I don't know,
Slaughter
man.
them! Murder awaits! At once! Without question! Battle ready! Without question! To destruction! By Cain! Death! Blackguards! Advance, Druki! We are ready! Going to destruction! For the king! Attack! Kill them! Carnage awaits!
I don't know, man.
Advancing! Death!
Gorok, man. This guy is incredible.
Murder awaits!
Yeah.
Onward! Death is coming!
3 units of Blackguard, no big deal.
End them!
That's because he's kind of,
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
here.
Moving out!
What?
Going!
No, yeah, he can
Murder
just tank
awaits.
a lot. He's like
Glorious
6 volt.
destruction.
Yeah, he tanks. That's for damn sure. Wow. Oh, my sorceress came back. That's fine.
Summoning
Oh,
destruction.
she done. GG.
Yeah, I could have done better because my stuff was singled out because I vanguarded.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, did not expect that. Okay. I'm down for another game. That's fine.
Yeah.
I needed a hero that could fight, and the sorcerers couldn't cut it, and the Blackguard, they couldn't get the job done apparently.
No, yeah, you kind of need maybe not a supreme sorceress, just something hard
I need
hitting,
something
a
that can
single
fight.
entity,
I need
a
something
single
that can
entity
fight.
hard hitting, yeah, like Malekith.
Because cycle charge or whatever. Just wanted the color scheme. That's really why I played that faction. I don't think
Maybe
Caliburn was the way to
Malekith.
go on this one. I could bring on I could bring a Cauldron. I could do Cauldron build for fun.
A Cauldron build, yeah, just rampaging a lot. And my build could have worked. It's just the Night Terrors and the Morgul Hunters got singled out. The Morgul Hunters could
They
have.
did.
The Morgul Hunter could have just killed Gorok pretty easily if he was, you know, fighting you.
Lizard had a really small build. It was crazy. I think I'm gonna bring a dragon.
Yeah, you needed some
need
like
something.
single entity.
Yeah. I need something that could cycle charge. I didn't have anything on my roster.
Chilla
that could-
Santar.
I could.
No, it was actually pretty good because Frostbite and the breath could just
Yeah.
kill, slow down Cav.
I could do that. Let's do it just for fun. What else? Beastmaster seems fun. I don't know about the chariots though against Britannia.
Scourge Runner Chariot?
I think I'm gonna keep them off foot.
Oh, the High Beastmaster.
Yeah. Ah, screw it. Let's go with the chariot. Self. Monstrous large. Sure. Tormentor sword. That's fun.
Tormentor Sword, isn't that the one that's kind of OP?
It's super strong. Yeah, it's OP. I agree.
Yeah. It's a infinite net, so
Yeah, it's a cooldown though. Like.
it's a cooldown, but it's
90
still gonna
seconds.
come back.
Yeah. You have to go. Korok went hard though. Holy.
Yeah. That's why you need like something to that's similar to Gorok, because he's gonna just smash all elite infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Like even a Manticore can suffice.
Yeah, anything that could cycle charge
Well, anything
or
that has
shoot
a high weapon swing.
or shoot, but he was like stuck in the blackguard, so I couldn't get a clean shot on him. I
Yeah.
think, but also Albrick was kind of going back and forth, so
Yeah.
it was hard for me to have a moment when I could just shoot him properly.
Oh, would you look at that? Someone named Archeon is picking chaos.
What a surprise!
Now that Britonia is gone, I wonder if I should bring a certain. Oh, I was gonna bring like artillery and Queen Bess, but sure.
I might have to go a bit more of a Kaidi build based on how he played last time. He had like very little mobility, but like all really heavy hitters. The Norskin player.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Britonia had a ton of mobility, so maybe he did that because of the Bretonian build. I don't know. But against these factions, Manticores are really cool. I don't want to cheap out on Manticores though. I think 3 would be too many.
Yeah, 2 would be optimal.
Yeah, GG Spiffy. That was fun.
By the way, you forgot to put unit caps on, but
Did they? I don't think they abused it last game, did they? I didn't.
no, not really. Um, no, they didn't because they had 3 single entities, and all of the cavalry was different cavalry, like Rail Knights, Realm of the like
Okay.
Guardians of the Realm. So yeah,
What do I want to do against Norska? I think Norska can be a tough matchup for Dark Elf. I'm not too sure.
I have Depth Guard, and I'll make sure to have my Mongol hunters near me now.
It might be one of those matches where I go a bit more narrow, like just an infantry push or something. Like, do I have enough shooting?
You only have 1 shooting.
Yeah, I just think it could be hard to protect if they go really wide with Norska.
Do you want me to go shooting,
That's
Otter?
okay. It's okay. No, let's go.
Because I don't have anything other than my lord and the Lamprey's Revenge. Just be wary of boats and burning heads and all that.
Yeah, well, I have some infantry with armor and some without armor, so hopefully, I mean, he might be able to clear out my spearman, but at least hopefully the executioners will stick around a little bit. We'll see. I'm gonna be dishing it right back though. I have Pendulum and Pit.
I don't have anything other than stuff to heal, stuff to help buff my stuff, and summoning units.
Okay. Let's play maybe a little bit more conventional this time. Instead of trying to stack. I mean, I don't know. The stack, it
I
was
mean,
interesting.
the
It was
start the
just, I
start
think
was
that
okay.
I think they just had more. They were able to shift more resources over to deal with our Vanguard than we could
Well,
do
it
to
was only
support our
like
Vanguard.
no, you yeah, you were faster, so you ran off,
They
but I
they
was
they,
slower.
they were faster.
Yeah. No,
The
yeah, but
the Dark
they were
Riders, yeah, because I couldn't fight the knights with the Dark Riders.
yeah, my stuff were dead
Well,
pretty
it's
fast.
just the Mongols.
I mean, Mongols are pretty important.
Mm,
They
fair
can
enough.
kill lots of lords,
Fair enough.
and they have 430 weapon strength, a lot of it armor piercing. So if they're like in
Yeah,
support
that's
with
true.
infantry, they can just deal
Oh,
damage a
that's
lot.
true. Okay, so what were you suggesting? I should have put my shades into melee with the knights? Like, how'd you want
Well,
to play it?
you flank the left, so it would be like if you were able to just push
We
to my side more.
So come back to the center, because I was
Yeah,
not very
because
fast. I mean, we won the
yeah,
left, but I
you
think you
you
took.
won the left side, but there
Yeah,
wasn't really much on the left side.
fair enough.
Most of them were fighting my side now.
Fair, fair.
Should have brought my bone giant and double casket again to deal with those. Because the bone giant just cleaves through cavalry while the
Yeah,
casket just deals a lot of damage
it's good.
overall.
I just don't. Did you have enough of a screen for it? Probably not. If your other stuff was vanguarded, right?
Oh, not for the coast, like for
Yeah.
Tomb Kings.
True. Wow, why does it take so long to load in? We didn't have lag last game, but it just took forever for the load.
I know it's different people, so
Okay, here we go. I'm excited to play this with the chill. I haven't brought him in a long time.
okay.
Alright.
We have
I'll
similar.
play mid this time if you want. If you want me to soak more of the damage, no problem.
Executioners!
I don't have to flank.
Dread spears.
Or we can
Battle
like
ready.
have our own,
Or you want me
have
to,
our
I
armies
can
at the
integrate
same
with you?
time.
Sure.
Merciless warriors. Executioners. Dark elves.
Just have my stuff be the front line because they're zombies.
Executioners. Bloodlust.
Sorceress of Grund!
You're not super
Cold-blooded
mobile.
killers.
No, it's fine.
I think this is gonna go better. I got a hunch. I got that hunch. The hunchback of Notre Dame.
R.I.P. Notre Dame.
This guy looks so cool.
Merciless warriors. Beastmaster.
We should just push Norska side, I guess.
With haste.
Lagging.
Moving.
Are we? I'm not.
Did I put my caster on? Yeah, I did.
Striking
I have her
out!
on horseback, so I can drop some
Shadow!
Penjis if needed. Archaon,
Okay, we
Zeus
can-
Kit. Yeah, Fireball. He's got 4 piercing bolts. Pretty good kill. Double Manticore, interesting. Oh, I can. probably go fire. Let's see. I'm gonna try and get some Hydra Breath going. Chaos
The
Marauders.
Chaos Marauders are.
Pretty
You
good
should go in the Chaos Marauders. Then.
Pretty good target for them. The Hydra Breath and follow the Manticore charge. Yeah, I got the caster too here.
Ready.
Or it might be so.
Granted. Heed the lash. Dark elves. Where's the kill? Yes! Into position! Spill blood! Get in there! Do not relent!
Alright, they're snared. Tormentor Sword.
Yeah.
Beastmaster! Predators all! On to slaughter!
That
At
was
once!
nasty pension. Or bring it.
Setting forth! May!
So
We
he's-
are
he's
ready.
rotating here.
Battle ready! We understand! Making ground! Orders?
Aria Sarius! Sa'anisha!
Druki! We understand!
Eager for blood!
Roaring minions!
Huge monster mash in the middle here.
Yep.
I think we're coming up on top here.
On to slaughter! Slaughter them! Attack! Nagorothi! Onwards to murder! Slay!
I'll come back here and fight these Chaos Knights a little bit.
Red spears! No mercy!
Actually, I'm gonna go buff this. I'll go buff the beasts. The shatter, good. Probably stand your ground here. This is a
I
big
go!
fight.
Feel the lash, minions!
Sorceress of blood! Of course!
Merciless!
On to murder!
Piercing bolts
Eager!
here.
Moving out! Kill
This guy's just
everything!
leading his cat and spears.
Sorceress of
Here,
blood!
wow.
Slaughter! Blood!
Execute!
Was
Orders
he chosen?
understood!
Oh shit.
Advance!
Great weapons. Ouch. Watch out for your Mongols there.
Aria! Aria!
I'm gonna drop a hit on him.
Hack! Hack!
Yeah.
Sorceress
Probably
of
stay
blood!
with it, honestly.
We are ready! Death is coming!
I think
Nagorothi!
executioners can be chosen great weapons though. So.
Dread spears! Eager for battle!
Onward! Going! Carnage awaits!
Go it!
On to battle!
Archeon's fighting your
With
sorcerer.
me!
Yeah, he's not succeeding. And I can Tormentor Sword him too.
Onward!
He's going right over to my Beastmaster. He can get tagged.
Striking out!
Right on my infantry. Nice snared.
Summoning strength! Eager for battle! Slaughter them! Into position! Fury of the wilds! Of course!
Is North
The
getting your
merciless
problems right
host.
now?
It's alright.
Slash! Kill! Onward! Hack! Cut! It is done! No survivors! Corsair handbows!
This guy's doing. I don't know what I'm doing with my Manticores here. This shield is just tanking
We
right now.
sense battle! With me!
It's just large.
Making ground! Advancing! Druki!
Piercing bolts.
Onward!
Piercing bolts.
Druki! Forward! Kill everything! Forward! Slay them! Advancing! Pull back! Our allies done! Our allies! Yeah! Moving!
How's the children? Still alive. Amazing. Thank you for protecting that child. Ooh, I can kill a Shame Sorcerer.
I thirst. Going.
Kind of going hard
Moving
against,
out! Halt!
Attack.
Through!
okay, right now.
Executioners!
Sacrifice them.
Advancing! Advance! Druki! Advance,
I
Druki!
got Wolfric over here too. It's a
With
party on my
haste.
flank.
At last! Corsair
There we go.
handbows!
It's chilling with me.
Dread spears! Moving out!
It's chilled down. He's still fighting his Shame Sorcerer? Holy crap.
Beastmaster!
I'm on
Dread spears!
Chaos Knights are down.
Destruction!
That's big.
Sorceress of blood. Carnage awaits.
With pleasure! Move! Back!
Dark
Can you do
sorcerer.
this hyper?
Quick!
Wolfrics, yeah.
Dread spears! Die, weaklings!
Shenlu.
Wrangler!
To hit.
Going!
Summoners of Rage are back again.
Unrelenting!
I was just
Advancing!
buffing on Hydra. I'm just giving it to the Summers right now.
Roaring
I'm gonna
minions!
snare them too so they can't get away.
Feel the lash, minions!
Yeah, we should be able to take them out.
Sorceress. My power is yours.
No survivors! Where's the kill? Merciless warriors! Going!
Chill did work this game so far.
Yeah.
Move!
We need to
With haste! Vicious!
rendezvous.
Into position!
My
Murder
Laura's in a bit of a
awaits!
bad spot right now though.
Without fail!
Gotta be careful here.
Hey, just run away.
Fury of the
Yeah, but
wild!
I'm like running away from my infantry. That's the problem. I'm getting
Agreed!
smacked by Wolfric.
With me!
Oh, he
Moving!
has the Hunter
Quick!
champion.
He's got me pinned
I
with the
go!
wolves. I'm gonna lose my
Making
Lord.
ground! With haste! Into position! Going! Moving! Glorious destruction! Terror and
I need
death!
my tormentors so
I
bad.
go! With pleasure! To destruction!
Crush them.
Making ground!
I need my caster to be able to
Move! Advancing! With me! Quick! Move! Moving!
Alright,
Advancing!
there we go.
With me!
He went balls deep into that.
Lord! Going!
Whew.
Making
I think
ground!
he's gonna take some damage now. Is piercing bolts off the field? Did we kill Archaon? No, he's still Alright.
Into position! I
keep
go!
Come and help you.
With haste! Quick!
Nice, dude. Yeah, we got Wolfric. You done?
Making ground! Advancing!
Especially with me shooting.
Oh, yeah.
And I still have all my depth guard
I thought
and
I saw
my
my
Haste.
cast. I thought I saw my big guy
Moving!
shoot, but
Into
it must be
position!
the same.
Going!
I go snare Archaon and his
With
Cronos.
me! Get in there! Weaklings, withdraw! Summoning strength! Move!
I'm gonna just shoot off, yeah.
Advance.
Got lance spell.
Setting forth. For grand. Forward.
My lord's about
Bloodlust!
to die.
Quick! I go!
Nice knowing you, buddy.
I'll kill
Moving out.
first.
With haste! Advancing!
Popped out leadership.
Do not relent! Move!
Okay, I
We
just got
sense battle!
Oh my
With
God.
me!
fine. Beastmaster, yo, Tormentors, and the Chariot's funny. I think the Beastmaster is the real deal, man.
Yeah.
He's competitive.
Also, this is why Falcon likes to use the Chilled Sontar.
Man, that thing tanked like crazy. You
Yeah,
protected it though. You just threw some stuff around it, and
yeah. I saw a lot of summoners. I saw the summoners of rage, so I had my
yeah.
depth guard try to go there. Then the skin wolves came. Then like Norscan ice trolls came by the side.
Yeah, they
So there
would
were
have.
lots of large for my depth guard to kill.
Yeah, I only dropped one breath because after that first breath, there was no breaks in the fighting. Like he was just like stuck in it with everyone.
Yeah,
So I couldn't. I didn't have a chance to drop a second breath.
you probably should sleep right now.
Ye-
Sorry about staff of AIDS transplant transmission.
True story. All right, I'll call it quits. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too.
See
Good luck with work tomorrow,
ya.
right?
Yeah.
And having to take care of 5 dogs.
I'm gonna slack as much as possible. I'm gonna work on the weekend. See ya.
Yeah, see you.